70 years ago, more than 13,000 U.S. Army paratroopers from the 101st Airborne Division landed in Normandy, several miles from the beaches, inland, to help prepare the way for what would be one of the largest amphibious military assaults in history. All week, I've been sharing stories about these veterans who survived that massacre on the beaches. It's a day in history that's close to my own heart, because my uncle, Quentin Wilson, fell under machine gun fire here from a French woman on Omaha Beach that day. He survived, but didn't talk much about that until 20 years ago, when I visited Normandy and saw where it happened. I was with a group of paratrooper vets who by then were in their 70s. They had a chance to relive their historic jump on the 50th anniversary of D-Day.
But how many times in your life can you jump at 75 years of age in France?
I'm not 75 years old just yet, but I really wanted to know a little bit of what they went through on that day, just jumping out of the plane. My family thought I was a little crazy here, but it turned out to be one of the most memorable experiences of my life. I'm going skydiving with the Paracommandos. Wait a minute, we missed some steps.
If I can get your name printed here.
First,
and one more initial here.
I sign my life away and then ask a few important questions. Is it gonna mess my hair up any?
Some important stuff for today. I can pull the drogue release, which is this blue ball. Take those arms out, 90 degrees at the elbow.
Now it's time to put the jumpsuit on and prepare to fly.
Down through there, up on your shoulders. Crouch for me, just like that. 5,500 feet, we're gonna pull the parachute.
Okay.
You wanna pull?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I cannot imagine what this is going to be like falling out of that airplane at 120 miles an hour.
Let's go skydive.
All right.
757, departure roll. Stand, we're clear, takeoff, 18 to full right.
What are the three things you're supposed to remember?
I'm going to arch, I'm going to relax, and I'm going to have fun.
Just like that, and just like that.
Okay. I'm pretty steady for a guy who just went 120 miles an hour. But I can't imagine actually having to do this at night, D-Day, under gunfire. That's a different breed of person. And people who do this for a living are extraordinary people.
Nicely done. Thank you for the opportunity. You were fantastic.
He was unbelievable. This man's unbelievable. This is one of those moments that's going to be around for a long time in my life. In fact, I'll probably dream about this tonight. It was incredible, Kelly. It really was.
Well, the 2 or 3 days we started talking about this, and you said, oh, by the way, I'm going to go jump out of an airplane. And I said, are you kidding me? What? Does Mary Kay know? Yeah. And were you nervous?
Yeah, I was, but they were really calming. I can't tell you what they did. There was a moment, though, when it did occur to me that when you just go out of the plane, that you're completely committed to it with no turning back, and you hope everybody and everything is going to be perfect. And it was. But let me look at this. Let me show you the worst thing that can happen. Your chute doesn't open. And it happened at Normandy during the 20th anniversary when I was there with a group of vets from Florida. There were about 27 in the group. But look at this, a 75-year-old vet, Earl Draper. Now look at his chute. Wait a minute, you'll see here in a second. His chute has collapsed. He somehow gets it back together again enough to inflate it. There it is. Oh my God, we're watching that. He gets it together, but he hits hard. he's 75. But he came out upside down and spinning, and he got himself together like he was a 20-year-old when he did it for real in 1944. He wound up with a back injury, but he was alive. Mr. Draper passed away a couple of years ago in Inverness, but he got that anniversary jump in, and he really had waited all his life for that. All of that training had come back to him.
Right.
And we had great weather for our jump. I mean, what I did was nothing compared to that.
Well, I know
that
you
was
think,
nothing.
and you did that kind of as a tribute, and all the people with you. So
Yeah.
it was very special. It's something you'll never forget, and I just am very proud of you for following through with it.
Thanks to the U.S. Special Operations Command and the Paracommandos. Those guys are unbelievable, and they're working today in many places around the world.
And when he came back, he worked. He worked that night. He worked right here at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we had news
I thought
to
he
do
was
here.
crazy.
Yeah, we had
but
stuff to do.
He was. You're amazing.
No.
Good
Just
job.